Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? We back live in action. What's up, everybody? The king has returned. Tap that like button. Let's go 1,000 people here right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, yo, yo. Go, go, go. You know what the fuck is going on. Josiah, the fucking God. I just pulled back up to this bitch. Y'all think I have PTSD or some shit. How many times I done been put in cuffs? Fuck's sake. We're back here to do around what, 2 or 3? I'm still alive, brother. I'm still alive, brother. Come on now. They couldn't get rid of me that easy. I just needed a little break to myself. I needed to meditate. What's up, Lily? What's up, everybody? I needed to meditate, everybody. I needed to get back on my shit, and now I'm back. Look at the boots, though. Look at the boots. Come on, the fit. Bro, the fit is fitting, though. The fit is fitting, dude. The fit is fitting. Yo. All right, keep tapping that like button, everybody. We just pulled back up to La Poubelle. We're about to see. I'm supposed to be meeting DOA here at 6 o'clock. Which God are you, man? I'm the God of confusion. Interesting. I'm the God of destruction. It's beautiful to pull back up to this place, guys. Keep tapping that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe and share. Oh yeah, I can't go to the Scientology building. Hi, Josiah from the England, UK. Good to see you're doing well. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can see right in there. Rehab, I've never went to rehab in my life. I've been to a mental hospital. I have not been to rehab. Come on now. I pulled myself out of a drug addiction. I didn't need rehab. I didn't need no fucking help. I pulled myself out the drug addiction. So that's that. Glad you're okay. Thank you so much. Look at the earrings though, guys. Look at the skin too. Thank you. Guys, I'm fasting. I've been fasting for 4 days. Oh, that's crazy. Day 4 of my 30-day fast. So there's that. I'm feeling good, skin glowing, big glow in the fucking building. They thought they can get me. I got these niggas sick. They need some penicillin. Come on now, keep tapping, guys. Tap, tap, tap. Yo, 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 what's up, Tommy? You can see some people up in there. You can already see some people in there. I'm not a Muslim, but happy Ramadan to you, my brother. I'm fasting for my own reasons right now. Like, I'm doing a 30-day water fast. I just got something about a dental. Bro, I try to fast, then I see a Nutty Buddy bar, and I cave in. Hey, that's usually how it goes, right? Fasting takes a lot of discipline. Most definitely, DOA should be here soon. I got some explaining to do, guys. Because there's a confusion about what's been going on with my situation. A bunch of bullshit's been said. A bunch of lies been said. But this, like I said, I'm going to be doing an interview with DOA. So you guys will be able to see it first person, hear everything, the whole breakdown. What happened when I got arrested, when I got taken to the Hollywood jail station. I sat on that cold bench for like 2 hours. Then Detective Aludo comes in and he interviews me, asks me about the situation, asked if I brandished a knife. I said I never did that, never made any sort of criminal threat. Bunch of bullshit. So there's that. And then he tried to, when he realized that the criminal threats charge was bullshit, he tried to fish for other things. He was trying to see, oh, were you guys stalking somebody? I'm like, bro, you are asking about things that have nothing to do with this case. You're fishing for shit. You know you have nothing. You know you pulled these charges out of your ass and just threw them at me and hoping it stuck. It's not gonna stick. You have no evidence. It's hearsay. Nothing more. Hearsay. It's a bunch of bullshit. Right? It's a bunch of bullshit. Patrick Perry is lying through his teeth. He's lying, trying to get restraining orders. He's lying, trying to get people put in jail. See, what happened was Patrick Perry got upset that he went to jail that day he assaulted Aaron, right? I just find it very crazy. Look, if the jury sees Patrick Perry's rap sheet, domestic violence, all these other charges he has, plus the fact that that day he said I made some sort of criminal threat towards him. He said I made a criminal threat towards him. That same day he attacked Aaron, assaulted somebody, and went to fucking jail. How's the jury gonna view you then? Right? Right? You're telling lies. This is nothing more than fabrication. That's what's pissing me off. Patrick Perry is lying. He wants to get restraining orders. He sat in that courtroom and said me and other people were harassing. Who's them? He said they are harassing me. Who's they? My lawyer said, who's they? We're talking about my client here. Nobody else. Nobody else. I was not harassing you. You have no proof of me harassing you. I don't even know Patrick Perry. I only met him one day, which is the day he assaulted Aaron. That's that. That's it. Other than that, I don't know Patrick Perry. Don't know who this dude is. He said I stood out front of his house and was threatening him. Like, bro, where do you live? I don't know where you live at, bro. I didn't do none of that. Like, you're lying through your teeth, bro. You're lying. He's lying, and I do not like that. I hate that. That's what narcissists do. Narcissists sit up there and lie. They lie until they're caught out on their lies. Everything was recorded that day, Patrick. We were in the middle of the boulevard, Patrick. If I made some threats or did some crazy shit, Patrick, it would be evidence, Patrick. We're right on the boulevard, Patrick. Come on, I wouldn't do no stupid. I might be a little mentally ill, but I wouldn't do some dumbass shit on the boulevard, Patrick. With all the cameras around, Patrick. Interesting, Patrick. Come on now. I thought he was homeless. Like, I don't know. A lie that took your freedom away. Charges won't stick with no video or photo evidence of you. That's what I'm saying, of me at his house. So he has a little restraining order against me. That's what's going on right now. There's a little restraining order he got against me because he said he was afraid. How is the man that assaulted somebody afraid of me? Bro, I have my nails painted. Come on now. I've never been violent. I've never been charged or convicted of something violent ever in my life. I've never done something violent in my life. I haven't gotten into any fights. At least not in LA. Right? I was really at least not in LA unless it was self-defense. But other than that, no, I've never gotten into no fight. I haven't been in a fight in months. The last time I got into a fight was when I was homeless. And some dude tried to hit me. A homeless ass crackhead tried to hit me. And then we got into a scuffle, and then that was that. But the last time I ever got into a fight was when I was fucking homeless. So it's bullshit. His ego was hurt. Patrick is the violent one. Ask Aaron. That's what I'm saying. And his dog has bit multiple people. So it's like, yo, it's ridiculous. I'm not worried about it because I know these charges won't stick. This case is going to get dismissed. Point blank simple. Right? He's going to look goofy in court because, yo, you can't just accuse somebody of something with no evidence. I can't just point at this dude on the street and say, hey, he attacked me. Bro, that's just hearsay. That's hearsay. That's hearsay and a lie. That's what that is, man. That's what that is. No one can walk within 50 feet of Patrick Perry in public with a camera without Patrick Perry threatening. That's what I'm saying. Keep your cameras out. I'm flabbergasted they gave him a restraining order. So much for his tough. That's what I'm saying. I should be the one getting a restraining order. Not Patrick Perry, because Patrick Perry assaulted one of the protesters. If anything, I should be afraid of him, right? If anything, I should be afraid of his aggressive ass and his dog, because he attacked people. His dog has attacked people. And I don't know. You could just tell you could tell by his aura, he's just an aggressive person. You could see it in his eyes. When I was me and Solomon were sitting up at that courtroom, right out front of those benches before we go into that courtroom, and Patrick Perry was on the other side of the bench looking and staring us down, just mean mugging us, just being evil and rude and just putting out aggressive energy into the universe, right? He's a little insane. He's crazy. Patrick Perry is crazy, bro. There's nothing else more I can say other than Patrick Perry is insane. He's lying. He's gonna try to get restraining orders any way he can. Right? It's not gonna just be me. He gonna try to, if somebody else encounters him, he gonna be like, oh, they're stalking me again, and then try to get a restraining order against somebody else. That's his goal. He wants a restraining order. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure his ex-wife or his wife is an ex-Scientologist, if I'm not wrong, or a current Scientologist. I need some info. I'm gonna also look at his rap sheet, because him being such an aggressive person, I wouldn't be surprised if he has been convicted of aggressive things in the past. So it's sort of like, Patrick Perry, is very shameful what you're doing. It's shameful that you are telling lies, trying to get somebody convicted of something they did not do. That is sad. You know, that day, the only person who committed any aggressive act was you, Patrick Perry, when you assaulted Aaron. When you assaulted Aaron for using his First Amendment right to record in public. Disgusting. Disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. Your family should be ashamed of you. Oh, look who I see. Yeah. Guess who it is, guys? Yes, sir. Guess who it is, guys? Who is that? Who is that? Hold on. Who is that, guys? Yeah. DOA. Big DOA up in a building, guys. This is perfect. Perfect. Perfect, everybody. Man, we're back. They have it open today. Guys, as you see, I'm not giving them any fuel. I'm not gonna be belligerent. I'm not gonna be screaming. I'm gonna just be sitting up here documenting. That's it. I'm gonna be sitting up here documenting. I'm not gonna be arguing with nobody, nothing. Literally gonna be sitting back, shutting my mouth and documenting. Simple as that. Point blank simple. That's the first time I've heard. Not for long though, not for long. What's up, my brother? How's it doing? How you going? How you doing? Ain't not much. Chilling. Hell yes, of course. This is a big interview. This is.
I got the exclusive.
Yes, it's time to let people know the truth, the real. There's a lot of lies and rumors going around. It's time to clear it all up with this interview right here, guys. They have it open. They have new security guards in there now. You heard me, DOA? It was a new security guards now?
Really?
Yeah, it was a new guy up in there. I didn't see any of the old guys or nobody that I recognized since I've been here.
Them shoes, man.
Thank you. Boots.
This guy's stylish, man.
Yes, sir, guys. We got the boots on.
The boots?
Boom. We got the whole goth fit, guys.
Steel toe?
No, I wish.
What are those?
These are Doc Martens.
Well, those are Martens.
These are from the Blade Runner.
Like Tears and Rain?
Yeah, like Tears and Rain. So it's from the Blade Runner series.
Oh, okay.
So it's like mocked after that.
It's fancy. You got all the
yes,
patches.
Sir.
They buy the pants with all the scrapes in it.
Oh yeah. It's the style.
I brought a chair so we can do this right.
Okay, perfect. So we can be comfortable. Boom, post up right out in front of they shit. Josiah, mod you please. 1 second.
Because of the judge, right?
Really?
Well, right? That's what the judge said?
Yeah, I can't go to the... I thought you were saying you too. I was like, let's say, what the hell?
I would do a hammock interview right now, but...
Yeah.
There's no trees here.
The drip.
Right here.
Yeah.
Chairs,
oh, hell yeah. He got the whole setup, guys.
Panthers hooked it up. I haven't put it together yet.
Uh-huh. Ian, I don't mod anybody, Ian. It's a World War II in my chat. I let haters be up in here and everything. They just boost the algorithm. It's okay. You give me more views. I just sit up here and write the hate comments. Oh man. Is that a Ren shirt? I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's a Ren shirt or not.
Is that Ren? You like Ren?
Who's Ren? Is that anime?
No, he's a singer.
No,
I
don't know Ren.
Poet, singer.
I don't know who Ren is, so I don't know if it is a Ren shirt or not. Ian the bootlicker, that's wild, guys. La Poubelle supports violent attacks on innocent bystanders. Oh yeah.
All right.
Looking fresh. Thank you so much, Brittany. Every Ian I ever saw was soft. Look up Ren. DOA would tell you he's dope. All right, most definitely. I'll definitely look up Ren, guys.
Yeah, Ren's the shit.
Hell yeah. Oh, I cannot believe this. I can't believe this shit is just funny at this point. How he was just sitting up there lying, because my lawyer had to even clear. Oh, we'll get to that when we do the interview.
I can't wait to tell this story.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that when we do the interview. because this is wild.
No, it's gonna be good.
I don't see him.
Heron.
Yeah, just be careful, guys. Anybody that goes to the boulevard or wherever, if you see Patrick Perry, have your camera out because he can easily lie. All it takes is an accusation. Then you got he got a body cam. So if you're gonna be out here protesting, keep a body cam. Because all it takes is to say, I saw another protest and they were following me again. And it could be a complete fabrication. But at the same time, all it takes is an accusation, right? There's many people in county jail right now off an accusation, and they got to prove their innocence in court, in a court of law. So it's not guilty. I mean, it's not innocent to proven guilty. It's guilty until you prove your innocence in a court of law. Always remember that. This is a corrupt-ass system. Very corrupt. I was going to say Patrick Perry has a body cam now. Bro already interviewed himself. I told y'all a little bit. We got more. W Josiah, thank you so much. W in the chat, guys. He said, bro, already interviewed. Oh, my God. He said, Catch 22, you film him. He flips out. That's what I'm saying. Guys, I have not been going to the boulevard for that very reason. I have not been going to the, because he's always walking his dog down the boulevard. I don't even want to be, I can't be 100 feet near him, and I don't want him to see me or make an accusation, anything. So I just been avoiding the boulevard. Yes, he got a restraining order on me.
Who did the restraining order trial?
It wasn't no trial. He just asked for one.
They gave it to him?
They gave it to him. He said,
emergency one or a real one?
Emergency.
It's an emergency.
Like, it's like temporary. So it's a temporary restraining order that he got, I guess, because he said me and other people were harassing him. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know you, dude. And I haven't seen you since you assaulted Aaron. I haven't seen you since that day. How could I stalk you when I saw you one time? One time. Like, that is ridiculous. Smart, even though you didn't do anything. Oh, God. Josiah, so happy you're speaking up. Thank you so much. I got to, guys. I got to. I got to clear up a lot of things. I have to clear up a lot of things. How's it going? Japanese letters. Josiah, that's smart. You got this. Stay away from the boulevard. So you clear about the court. That's what I'm saying. So I just stay away from the boulevard. I'm not tripping. Boom. And then, you know, it is what it is. I thought that was a police car, but that's Atlas Security. Patrick Perry looks like he has bad hygiene. I mean, I don't know. But I know for the fact the universe is on my side. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Nobody can harm me. I'm protected. Always. And forever will be protected. Keep tapping that like button, guys. It's a nice day outside, too. It's nice. You get that after hour glow, guys. Look. Sometimes you get stressed, you get tired, you get mad. Just gotta breathe. Breathe. One breath. Deep breaths.
Defeated my ass.
He got a pedicure. The universe is pro-Patrick. The universe is not pro-Patrick. Zen as fuck. Of course, Brittany. Meditation. I meditated before I came here, guys. I took a cold shower, then I meditated. Guys, one thing I've been doing is you want to do something uncomfortable every single day to increase your discipline. And number two, I've been just taking cold showers every single day. Every single day, every single night. It wakes you up in the morning. It reduces the puffiness in your face. It reduces acne. There's a lot of good benefits to taking a cold shower. So research into that. You like my shirt? Thank you so much. Or you like my jeans? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll show you guys. They got patches and stuff like that. Love that. That after that glow, bro, that mask off. Progressive muscle. All cool. Where you get those? I got these off Temu, guys. I got these ones off Temu. I got both of these, the shirt. I got a bunch of stuff off Temu. Temu is so cheap, guys, and it's actually good quality. Like, this is good quality. This is the same quality Hot Topic would be, but I got it for like this. Yeah, it's the same quality Hot Topic would be. Golden glow. Handsome. Thank you so much, Christina. Thank you, thank you. Love the nails. Thank you, Zim. I do that too. Shout out to Wim Hof. On God, that's why I take cold showers and I take ice baths. Wim Hof. Shout out to Wim Hof. I've been meditating for over 5 years. Wim Hof has definitely helped me out along the way.
Did I miss a 3 in the title?
What happened?
I have his channel, his TikTok channel in the description.
I do that too. Shout out to Wim Hof, man. Wim Hof is like, bro, that breath work is definitely a good thing. It helps you if you're stressed out. How's it going, MJP? Golden Glow. Keep tapping, guys. Is this going to just be me and you out here today? I am the one who told DOA he spelled your name wrong. I'm fucking dead. Peaceful. Keep tapping. We love you, Josiah. Thank you so much, Shar. Man, it's so beautiful, bro. I can't wait till it's like summertime where we go to the beaches and shit like that. That'd be hella dope.
I don't know if that's YouTube or TikTok that share.
It might be Josiah the God 333 is my YouTube. That's my
Messiah
YouTube.
the Messiah?
Josiah the God 333 is my YouTube.
Not sure.
It's the Josiah versus Josiah crowd. I'm fucking dead. Much love, Josiah. Thank you. Where you at? What biddy? We're at La Poubelle. Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that like button.
We're going right where the arrest happened.
Yes. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So right, ooh. There we go. The glare. So yeah, right? Damn Cribs 2024, who's that? Onion Spaghetti. I'm so happy to see you out in the sunshine. Soak it up and ignore the haters. Doing great, kid. Thank you so much, M. Josiah the God. Josiah. With the A. My eyeballs. DOA setting up the studio. No one guy, guys. Yes, what's up, Rudy? Sidewalk sesh. Yup. Got DOA got the afterglow, guys. The glow's out. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're back. I missed you. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back, guys. I will be coming back out here every single day. Sometimes for a few hours. Sometimes I might just pop out here to say hello to everybody. But I'm definitely gonna be coming back out here. I like the chairs. This is DOA chairs, guys. It's fire. But yeah, no, guys, I'm definitely back out here because it's for a good cause. I don't care how the media tries to portray it, how the news channel try to portray it, how the LAPD tries to portray it, or La Poubelle tries to portray it. I don't like fucking rapists. I got my own issues with that. So this shit is personal for me. So I'm coming out here every single day and putting my foot on their necks. I don't give two fucks. All right, we're making sure we keep our 10 toes down, and we're coming out here until this fucking place gets shut down. This is a disgusting place. The person that owns this place is disgusting. A disgusting rape supporter. And I do not fuck with that. So I will be making sure to come out here and show my face. It needs to happen.
You want to sit on this one though? So I get the front and the back?
Most definitely.
Shit.
Thankfully it didn't crack. My phone never cracks. I've never cracked a phone in my life.
Oh, I've cracked like way too many. There's your table if you want to know.
All right.
I got it set up. We got it set up.
All right, guys. I'm gonna keep the phone like this, guys.
You wanna?
What's that?
There's one.
Oh yes, of course. What is that? A glass pipe?
Nah, it's just it's like from the 70s.
Really?
Vintage.
Oh, you got the vintage shit.
I got the vintage shit, man.
That's cool. Where'd you get that from?
I'm borrowing it from my friend. Hold on. You barely got anything in that bitch.
Ray chillin'. What's the business called? The business is La Poubelle. They support rape. So this is why we don't fuck with La Poubelle.
Start off the interview right.
Start off the interview right, guys. This is ancient. This is ancient as fuck. This is cool. Oh yeah. Oh, that shit hits. Oh, the nails are popping. What is vintage? The thing he has there. Is it Laura's? They said is it Laura's?
No.
No, it's not Laura's. It's another friend. Bro, Bob Rawls be smoking. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, guys. Not the Bob Rawls. The hair is styling, guys.
All right.
Perfect. That's a perfect way to start an interview, guys. Perfect way. Puff, puff, pass. How's it going? It's Angel. How are you doing? All right. Guys, we're about to start the interview here soon. I'm going to keep it right here so you'll just see hey, bro, paint for us. I can't paint. We need your bonnet back. I will get that bonnet back soon. I wear it every single night. Where is the business at? It's right by the Celebrity Center, the Scientology Celebrity Center.
All right.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Hello, everybody.
All right. Are you okay with the sun?
That's perfect. I love it.
You're blazing. You're taking it in.
Taking it all in.
Hell yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels great. You have a lot of rainy days, guys.
I'm gonna get a little closer to you.
Perfect, guys. You can have a lot of rainy days, but eventually the sun will come out. So don't worry. Don't get upset.
I love
Push through it.
These boots are badass too.
Thank you.
I really like that.
Thank you so much.
With the stamped leather.
Oh, hell yeah.
Meaty. All right.
And if you guys,
Josiah.
make sure you guys watch the Blade Runner movie as well, if you haven't watched it. That's what these boots are based off of.
All right. So, I feel so special just to have this interview with you because no one's even heard the story yet.
Yep.
And so I'm excited to have the opportunity to tell this story because I think it's a horrible thing and a scary thing what they have done to you and are trying to do to you.
Yes.
So this is the golden hour.
Of course, guys.
They say I love his tattoos. Josiah is beautiful.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the support, and I hope you guys enjoyed this interview.
And so, what's your name?
Josiah. My name is Josiah with an A, guys, not an O. Josiah with an A.
Josiah. I had to actually. Someone sent me an email. I had it wrong.
They were in my chat. They were in my chat. Said they told you.
Yeah, but I changed it.
Of course.
So thank you for. You got the golden glow right now.
Guys, we're clearing up everything, guys. My name, the whole situation,
Yeah.
everything.
We're gonna get everything. We're gonna hear the story.
Yes.
And we're both watching each other's backs and.
Of course, so nobody attacks, comes up. You know how crazy they get.
Yeah. So we got Josiah. Josiah, where are you from?
I'm originally from Virginia.
You're from Virginia?
Woodbridge, Virginia, North Virginia.
North Virginia.
Yes.
And how long have you been out in Hollywood?
For a year and like 3 months now.
A year and 3 months.
Yes. Came to Hollywood homeless, by the way.
You came to Hollywood homeless?
With nothing. I went to the Covenant House, which is a youth homeless shelter on the Hollywood Boulevard. Well, actually, it's on Sunset. I was there for like 8 months, and I eventually got me an apartment. I had a job. Found me a cheap apartment in Koreatown. So I got me my own place now. I'm working on getting a car. So we got things running. You know what I'm saying? We're on the come up.
You're on the come up, and you have a little business, don't you?
Yeah, I had like a little drop shipping business.
A little drop shipping business.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And any particular reason why you came out to LA, Hollywood?
I have a very abusive family, and that's the main reason. So I just left home. I just wanted to get away from everybody. I cut off all my family.
Oh, man.
My original name was Isaiah. I went through the courts. I changed it legally, so now it's Josiah. I told my mother I didn't even want to share the same last name as her. They put me through a lot of abuse. The last thing my father said to me before I left my home was that I wasn't molested, because I was molested at the age of 9. And he came out and said I was lying about it, and he was going to tell my other family members I was lying about it. Multiple family members, not just my father, multiple family members have told me and said I was lying about me being molested and tried to cover up my molestation. So I have a very shitty family situation. So that is why I left Virginia and I went to Hollywood. Just to get away. It's a city of dreams, right?
Well,
come out here and create my own.
Thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
I didn't know that. And is that some of the motivation of why
I'm out here? I do not like rapists. I do not like pedophiles. So this is personal for me. That's why some people say you're coming out here for clout. You're coming out here for this. No, this is personal for me. This is personal. I have friends that have been raped. I've been molested myself, so this is personal for me. I want to see this place get shut down, and I want to see the piece of shit owner that owns this, that supports rapists, go down as well with this restaurant. She needs to sink with her fucking shit.
Beautiful. So I've been asking, I don't know if I should do my interviews. I usually do like 10 different questions. I don't know if we should do the 10 questions first, because of the Scientology, or tell your story first? Do you want to let everyone wait to hear that story? We go through the
It's
questions.
up to you. However you want to run it.
Let's do that. We'll make them wait to hear the story, because
Alright,
I think the story of what has happened with the court stuff is really the meat of it.
Yes.
But I've done these interviews with everyone. I want to ask you some of the same questions.
Okay.
Have you ever been Scientologist? No.
Never been a Scientologist.
And what do you think about Scientologists?
I'm not gonna lie. Before I saw the like videos on YouTube about it, it's like content creators talking about the bad side of Scientology. I didn't really have any opinion about it. I used to go to the Scientology building. I would do like tricks and flips outside of there, and the Scientologists would like give me fist bumps and shit like that. So I really had no issues. Then when I realized you have pedophiles and rapists that are in this cult, you have this cult defending Danny Masterson, things like that, rapists, pedophiles, murderers. I don't fuck with that type of shit. So that's what made me change my attitude towards Scientology. That's what made me no longer support them, or I wasn't even supporting them in the beginning.
You just didn't have
I didn't have
You didn't have the knowledge.
I didn't have a grudge with them.
Yeah.
But now I have a grudge with them. Now I want to see them get shut down. Before I didn't give a fuck if they got shut down. Didn't even know it was a cult. I thought it was just some made up religion.
So, and how have you just recently learned about all this, like me?
No, in the past few months, I've just recently learned about this.
That's beautiful. And have you done any type of activism before this?
I've done veganism. I'm a vegan.
You're a
vegan.
vegan.
I've done vegan activism when I was in Virginia. I would go out to like slaughterhouses and stuff like that and go protest.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And so I'm sure when you went to jail, they helped out with your dietary restrictions.
No, not at all. Guys, I was eating bologna sandwiches, unfortunately. They said they don't have any vegan stuff. So, yeah. It fucked up everything. This is why I'm on a fast right now, guys. This is day 4 of my 30-day water fast. So I've been fasting for 4 days already. That's the reason why. That's why my skin's so clear. That's why I'm back on my fast. I want to get all these toxins out of me, right? They put poison into my body. If you guys know who Dr. Sebi is, that's the reason why when he went to jail, he starved himself to death. He didn't want to put that poison into your body. That affects your whole mood. That affects, when I got out of that jail, I felt depressed, horribly depressed. I wanted to kill myself. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to kill myself. So when I first got out of jail, I took shrooms on live streaming. Everyone had a problem with that. They were wondering why I did that. Well, that's why I did that. I use shrooms as a natural cure to my depression. I no longer take them, but I took them when I first came out of jail for that very reason. I was depressed. I've taken shrooms before to cure my depression. I've tried medication. I've tried Prozac. I've tried Zoloft. These are antidepressants. Did not work for me. I also have a medical marijuana card, so I can get weed legally. I've been smoking weed since I was 16. So there's that.
That's beautiful. And I want to I usually don't sidetrack, but tell me a little more about Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi, he was a herbalist, a healer. He's healed people of AIDS, cancer, a lot of other diseases, because his belief was a lot of diseases are as a result of mucus, like an overflow of mucus in the body. So an alkaline diet cleanses out that mucus, so your body's able to heal. So people have followed you can look up Dr. Sebi's foods that you can eat. He has a whole list of foods that you can eat if you want to heal your body, and mix that along with fasting. People have cured themselves of cancer. People have cured themselves of diabetes and other things like that. I'm not saying it's 100% cure, but it gives your body the best fighting chance to fight off whatever disease you may be facing.
So basically, it's the alkaline diet.
An alkaline diet.
It's not if you have acidic foods.
Yeah, it's all alkaline.
Yeah, so anything that's acidic.
You don't want to have any cancer causing.
Survives and thrives off of acidic
conditions. Yep.
Correct.
So
okay,
that's.
I want to just go down a little side journey there.
Of course.
What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom of thought, freedom to express yourself. As long as you're not harming anybody, I think you should be able to freely express yourself, whether that be through art, whether that be through speech, whether that be through activism or protesting, whatever it may be. That is what freedom is. Freedom to be able to move, freedom to be able to eat what I want, do what I want in regards to not harming anybody else, right? Living my lifestyle. As long as I'm not harming anybody, I think that person should be okay, or he or she should be okay to live the lifestyle they want and express themselves however they may want to express themselves, whether it be through music, art, whatever it may be. That's what freedom is to me.
It's beautiful. I'll try to remember. I got all my questions written down, and I left my wallet in my van in case I got arrested today.
Oh my God!
Because I am worried about getting arrested today for Hamburger Man.
Oh man!
So
he's been out here more recently.
Well, he filed allegedly he filed a PPA on me.
Oh
so
man!
I might go to jail just for being out here.
So this is a risky ass interview, guys. So make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah.
He's risking his freedom right now. This is not a game.
And so I have my 10 questions, and I'm trying to remember.
You had a brain fart?
Yeah. We went over what got you out here. I know a little side thing. The jump rope. Did you bring your jump rope with you?
I don't have it on me right now because I had the boots and stuff on. I wouldn't be able to jump rope.
You can't jump rope with the boots.
But I did not bring it with me, guys. I'll definitely bring it tomorrow. I'll bring it tomorrow, show out, bring a crowd around if there's especially on Saturday where there's a lot of people out here. I'll get a lot of attention, and definitely it'll be some cool videos. And so you do like, what do you call it? Like a freestyle jump rope? It's a freestyle jump rope where you can do all types of tricks, flips with the jump rope, and everything. And if you guys did not know, there's a thing called LED jump ropes where it goes up. You can see it's like lights, LED lights, but it's a jump rope. And there's fire jump ropes. We pour gasoline on the jump rope and set it on fire, and you can jump rope. I'm getting both of those. I can't bring it out here. I can't bring the fire jump rope in public, but I'm gonna make some cool ass videos with the fire jump rope. So you're gonna see me do some crazy ass shit. I'm not crazy, I'm saying.
Man, I can't believe I can't remember what the fuck my questions were. Help me out. What were my questions I've asked for my other interviews? I'm drawing a complete blank here.
Guys, help them out with the questions, guys.
I'm killing me. I'm failing. Is there any quotes that you live by?
There's a quote that I live by that I made myself. Seek the truth or the lie shall find you. And what that means is, a lot of the times, if you want to find the truth, you have to go out and look for it. The truth that comes on your phone, the truth that comes on the news, the truth that's coming to you in the form of your friends is usually a bunch of lies, or it's a bunch of truths mixed with opinions and lies, right? If you want to find the truth in life, you need to go seek it. You need to go find it yourself. Understand it. You need to research, educate yourself. Don't rely on social media. Don't rely on CNN or Fox News. It's a bunch of corrupt ass shit. That's what society does. They like to push a narrative, right? And a lot of times that narrative is filled with a bunch of lies. The truths they tell you, the truths in history, go read true history. Because the shit that they taught me in school is a bunch of bullshit, right? You want to go research. Go research. That's all I got to say. If you want to find the truth, if you want to be educated.
What are your plugs? What are your channels on TikTok and YouTube and stuff?
Okay, 1 second. Let me actually pull it up because sometimes I get a little confused myself. Give me a second.
Yeah, it was because I smoked a little pot right before this interview.
Of course. So now I got me a little brain fog.
And I left my wallet with all the questions. I got them written down.
So it's Josiah. So my YouTube is Josiah the God 333. Everybody, that's the YouTube, Josiah the God 333. All right.
Yeah.
And then my TikTok, I'll show you guys my TikTok. Josiah the Messiah 333. DOA is interviewing, guys. Josiah the Messiah 333.
Beautiful.
All right, perfect.
And is there a way someone could contact you? Email?
Yes. Josiah the God 333 at iCloud.com. Josiah the God 333 at iCloud.com. Look at the lady behind. She was like shaking her head. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Good.
Okay, like, lady, we're doing more important stuff than walking a dog right now.
And your family? Your brother? You got a brother?
I have a brother and sister. I no longer speak to them.
And you don't speak to neither of them?
I cut every single family member off, even the ones that did nothing to me. It's just a lot of bad memories, bad trauma. And if you associate with people I don't associate with, I can't be around you. I don't care if you're my brother or my sister. I can't do that. If you associate with people that have abused me in my life, I'm not going to, I don't care what you are. Blood doesn't make you family. Understand that. Loyalty does. Respect does. That's what makes you family, not blood. Just because you're related to somebody does not mean that they're a good person. Or I hate when people try to say, well, they're family. That means nothing. You got family that will stab you in your back. You got family that will break their own family members. So it's just like, that means nothing to me. And if you associate with somebody, if you're not loyal to me, you're no longer my family. I got people that I found while I've been in LA that has treated me better than my own family. That's crazy to say. That's why I say blood doesn't make you family.
All right. Did what has been your favorite experience being out in front of the Scientology building, or what's your most memorable memory so far?
The most memorable experience is when I got detained in front of the Hollywood Scientology building when they said I was allegedly waving a gun out front of the building, which is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. And they had the helicopters flying around, and the cops pulled up and detained me, checked me. I had nothing, and then they let me go. That's the most memorable moment, right? And the second most memorable moment was when me and Solomon got detained, and that was when you were there and came out. Let them go right now. What the fuck are you guys doing? Get that minor out of handcuffs. But yeah, that's the second most memorable moment.
So you've had two incidences.
Well, I've been detained like 3 times.
You've been detained three times?
Yes. So I've been detained 3 times.
And so the first time you were detained was when exactly? Can you say it again?
When was the first time? I think that was when I was first out there. They said I had something with the bag or some shit like that when I had the flashlight out and my camera out, and then they came up and detained me, and then they checked for my stuff, and they saw I only had a flashlight.
So this was on Hollywood Boulevard?
This one on Hollywood. The first 2 happened on the Hollywood, at the recruitment center. And then the third one happened when I was with Solomon and you at the Blue Building. And then I got arrested right out in front of La Poubelle. And
so the incident, they accused you of having some type of weapon in your bag, that they handcuffed you?
Yes.
How long did they handcuff you on that instance?
Probably for 3-4 minutes, and they just looked in my black bag and said, just let me go, because it wasn't there. And I asked, can you tell me who made that call? Was it the Scientologists? They said we can't disclose that information. I just find that quite crazy. So you can y'all keep getting calls. I'm sure y'all know by now that this is a bunch of bullshit.
So they said that on that first time that it was about that it was from a
they didn't say it was from a Scientology. They said they couldn't disclose the information.
They couldn't disclose the information.
Yeah, every single time I've asked them, whenever I was detained, I'm like, was it the Scientologist? I asked, was it Shannon? Did she make that call or anything like that? She said we can't disclose that information. So I guess that's to keep their safety, even though they're the ones risking people's lives, endangering people by making these calls. Swatting calls have gotten people killed before. They're endangering people's lives. This should not be acceptable.
And then so the second time. So the first time was with the helicopters.
Yes. No. The first time wasn't with the helicopter. It was just with the cop cars pulled up. The second time was when they said I was waving a gun out there. That I have the audio footage.
Same place.
Yeah, same place.
In the front of the Hollywood Boulevard.
In the front of Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay, same place. They had helicopters out.
The second time they had helicopters out and everything.
Okay, and they detained you that time. They had you in cuffs.
Yep.
How long did they have you cuffed that time?
For 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
They had me in cuffs for 5 minutes.
Okay, so that was a quick one.
A quick one.
Okay, and then the third time was
when we were with Solomon at the Blue Building, and they handcuffed me and Solomon.
And that was for what?
They said we were. I forget. They said one of us had a weapon.
Okay.
I'm guessing they said me and Solomon had a weapon because they detained both of us.
And you learned what from that third one?
Huh?
You learned what from that third one?
Nothing. That these people are corrupt. I learned that LAPD is corrupt and Scientologists are a bunch of lying bastards.
I'm going to put the camera on me here.
Okay.
What he should have learned was stop talking to the
Oh, yeah.
police. That's what he
Stop,
should
stop.
have learned.
Oh, God.
That's what he should have learned.
Stop talking to them. Yes, that's what he kept on
Stop
saying.
talking to the police.
Don't
All right.
talk to them.
Yeah, that's. I
Yes.
want to make sure that lesson.
Of course,
that we
yes.
got that one down.
Don't speak,
They're
guys.
not there. They're not going to be.
If no crime has been committed, you don't have to give them your ID, your name, none of that.
Yeah.
Nothing. You can tell them to fuck off.
We good. We got that.
Yeah, we got it now, guys.
What does activism mean to you?
When you want to, you're trying to support a cause. So whatever cause, whether you want to support veganism or support shutting down Scientology or defunding the police, that's what activism is. Believing in something and wanting to work towards creating a better future and to building up whatever you believe in. That's what activism is to me.
What advice would you give to people for live streaming?
Being dedicated. A lot of people aren't dedicated. They post sometimes, they go live sometimes. If you want to grow your channel, go live stream every single day. When I was live streaming every single day, I grew my YouTube channel. In 3 days, I had 0 followers and I grew it to 300 followers in 3 days. So I can grow it even faster. That's why I'm going to be out here live streaming every single day again. It's all about consistency. Be consistent at whatever you do in life. And also discipline. Be disciplined. Wake up, make 1 or 2 videos, then live stream. So whether it be about Scientology, whether it be about cheerleading, gymnastics, whatever skill you have, make videos on that. Makeup, whatever it may be. That's my advice I could give to you for content creators.
And I want to ask this question. You don't have to answer it.
Go ahead.
Do you have a girlfriend, boyfriend?
No, completely celibate, guys. I've never been in a relationship in my life. I've only ever had sex. The only sort of relationship I've ever been in was friends with benefits. A lot of people watch how I dress. They see me, wear lip gloss and paint my nails. These painted nails have been wrapped around a bitch's throat. I've only ever had sex with a woman. I've never had sex with a man. I've seen people say Josiah's gay. No, I am not gay. I have an alternative style, but I've only ever had sex with women. Point blank simple. Hopefully I was able to clear that up. We're clearing up everything today, guys.
Yeah, we're clearing everything
Everything. So if you guys have questions, you want to have DOA read me,
yeah,
I'm open. I'm an open book. I'm an open book.
we had a lot of talk in jail.
Yeah, we had a lot of talk in jail, guys.
I got to learn a lot about him, and I was like,
definitely.
man, I want to interview him.
Yep.
And just get these questions like it's good. It's good.
Most definitely.
It's good.
You guys, you learn a lot about, if you want to get to know somebody, spend a week with them in jail. You'll get to know that person more than you get to know a lot of other people. Understand that.
I like this question, actually. It says, I thought I heard him say or write he is asexual.
I am. So basically, I'm not into romantic relationships. That's what I mean. So asexual, there's a scale of it. I'm not into romantic relationships. I can have sex. I'm just not interested in getting a girlfriend or getting a wife. That's never been a want in my life. So hopefully I was able to clear that up as well.
Yeah. I was curious about it.
Of course.
And I so thank you for sharing that with us.
Definitely.
I love it.
Yes.
If there's anything that someone can do to help you or support you, what could they do? You
can like, subscribe, share, whatever it may be. If you want to donate, I have a Cash App. That as well. I would have to see what my Cash App is. But I can actually pull it up. But guys, if you really want to support, just subscribe, follow. You don't have to donate. I don't need any money. That's my Cash App. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube and hit that notification bell and subscribe to my TikTok. That's really all, and my Instagram, which is Josiah the Guy 333. So
beautiful.
That's perfect. So guys, that's really all I can ask from you guys.
I appreciate that. And how old are you, Josiah?
I am 22.
You're 22.
Yes.
Freedom. All right, I think that's all the questions I had for
Okay.
for that. Just for my 10 questions, I think I hit all of them.
Okay.
I'm trying to ask all the same questions to everyone so that someone could chop them all up and put them all in a row together, right?
I got you. Yeah.
So I'm scared to miss the one, but if I miss it, I could always ask
Oh, yeah.
it another time.
Most definitely.
So I want to talk about. Oh, okay. They're asking about the 333s. What does the 333s mean?
Okay, so guys, I've been who was that?
I don't know. He came out.
Oh, I've been diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder when I was 10 years old, clinical depression, and ADHD. So I've been obsessed with this number all my life. I would do things in groups of 3. I would wash my hands like 33 times a day. I would do everything in groups of 3. So that was that. I was obsessed with the number 3. This number is also the number I've seen whenever I would manifest something. Before the manifestation would come to fruition, I would see this number, like confirming the manifestation. So this is my manifestation number. This is my angel number. And I got it tattooed on my face for that very reason. I've been wanting a tattoo ever since a little child. So this is not something I just decided one day I'm going to get it. This is something I wanted a tattoo since I was 12, 13, but my parents wouldn't let me. To the point to where I wanted to save up some money so I could get my own fucking tattoo. So I've been wanting to get tattoos.
This is a perfect time for this.
Okay.
Let's talk about the whole skater dude and Jessica.
Most definitely.
You want to just, I guess.
I'll go into it. So guys, a lot of you are probably confused. You probably heard me say some crazy outlandish shit when I was on that one live and I invited the skateboard guy onto that live. I was in a manic state. I was saying things, how you know I was in a manic state? Because in that same live, I pointed at my necklace, said this is worth $35 million, and that Kevin Gates gave it to me. I don't fucking know Kevin Gates in real life, and my fucking necklace was not worth $35 million. I was going through a very bad time. Like sometimes, like I just have swings, like bipolar swings. Like sometimes I wake up and I'm completely depressed and I just want to kill myself. And some days I wake up happy, energetic, and don't go to sleep for days at a time. It's that I'm a little mentally messed up. That's all I can say. And that's the only thing I can say about that situation. I was not in my right mind. I was obviously crazy and manic, if you can see it. You can see it in my eyes. Some people were saying in that live why my pupils were so big. I was not on any type of drugs. I was just manic as fuck. So that's my thing. I never had any problems with Jessica. I have no problems with Jessica. Some people said I was, I guess, making threats towards Jessica. I've never made one threat in my life towards Jessica. That did not happen. That is nothing more than a rumor. The skateboard guy has made a threat. That happened in person, where they were out front of the Hollywood location, the recruitment center, and I guess he said he was going to knock Jessica out or something. That's what the skateboard guy said. So the only person who made a threat was the skateboard guy. Me and the skateboard guy were not friends. Did not know him like that. I've only hung out with him like 3 or 4 times, and that was in front of the Scientology building. I did that in front of the Scientology building. And on top of that, like later when I had him on again, there was one time I had him on and I wasn't in a manic state. I did it because it was just drama. People like drama. So the same reason why people like Jerry Springer and fucking Kim Kardashian, all these other fucking shows, is because of drama. I found it quite funny. He was saying crazy shit. He was like, hush, women, be quiet, when I had X and Bumblebee on. I'm friends with X and Bumblebee. I had no issues. They understand that I was just doing that. At that time, I was just doing it to be funny.
What is X and Bumblebee?
What do you mean? Who are they?
Yeah.
They're some of my friends on TikTok. Well, I know them now, but I don't know them in real life. But I've seen them. I FaceTime them and shit.
So. And so he says things on your stream too.
Who? The
skateboard guy?
Oh, he was.
He's
up. Yes. So about Jessica, about everybody, saying they were making lies about him, and he's upset at me now too. He said I was a traitor, and I guess he emailed Streets and told him not to bail me out and shit like that. He was really upset. Then he was like, "Yeah, this is why I told Josiah to stop going against Scientology." A bunch of crazy hater ass shit. A bunch of crazy hater stuff. That's all he's saying. And then he was making videos for the longest time, like just clowning people, saying he's gonna go out there and mess with go press the protesters and shit like that. I guess that's what he did to Cam. He pressed Cam, but he made himself look like a fucking dumbass.
Wait, so hold on, wait a minute. So he pressed. What the hell does press mean?
Oh, if you guys don't know what press, like he like went up on him, try to act tough towards Cam, like try to press him, like yeah, what you try to little bro him. I don't know. I don't know how else to like to word it, but you guys understand what I mean by that.
Okay, I just never heard that word
Yeah.
before. So and then your previous arrest for the probation. What are you on probation?
Okay, guys. I've never been convicted of a violent charge. So I have 2 charges I've been convicted of. They're misdemeanors. They both happened when I was homeless. They both happened when I was high off drugs, okay? So the first time was the petty theft. I was homeless. I was stealing shit when I was homeless. I would steal food. I wanted healthy food. Yeah, at the homeless shelters, they would give you shitty food. They would give you unhealthy ass food. I wanted vegan food and stuff like that. So I would go and steal fruits and vegetables and like, you know, vegan dinners and stuff like that. I would do that. So I got arrested for that before. And I've also got times where I've been arrested for stealing food and shit like that, and they would just drop the case. They were like, it's food. So it would get thrown out. This time, I was trying to I needed some clothes for an interview. For a job interview, I had no nice clothes. The clothes at the shelter was not nice. So I went to Nordstrom and I took me some nice ass clothes. I got arrested. I got charged with a misdemeanor. It was under like $200. So it was not grand theft or anything like that. I wanted me a nice shirt and some nice jeans for my fucking interview so I look good and I don't look like a goddamn bum. People are judgmental. If you go into a fucking job interview looking like a bum, you're not gonna get hired. I know from experience. I've went to job interviews looking really nice and some job interviews with like a white tank top and some sweatpants that I had.
And when was this?
This was like 6-7 months ago. The theft charge was 6-7 months ago. I have a vandalism charge. Now you may be thinking, Josiah, did you just go up to a car and start busting windows with a hammer? No. I was drunk and high off coke. This happened like 6 months ago. I was drunk, high off coke. I haven't done coke since. Drunk, high, had that Casamigos, drank half a bottle to myself, and I was high. I went on top of I jump rope. I went on top of a Tesla. I was jumping rope on top of a Tesla, and I fell through the fucking sunroof. That's how I caught the vandalism charge. Was not intentional. To the point where it was a felony, but it got reduced to a misdemeanor. Yeah, you guys want to see the video? I got the video. It's closed. It's closed now. The case is closed, so it's not like I would get in trouble. It was a complete accident. You see, you about to say like this shit is dumb as fuck, guys. I literally fell through the Tesla. Hold on. Like I didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought the Tesla roofs were stronger than that. I thought they were bulletproof. Beats my knowledge. But I tried to jump rope on top of it.
So you thought if the Tesla was bulletproof?
Yeah, like it was gonna be strong where I could make a cool video. Yeah, a cool video.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Look. You can hear it cut off, but I fell straight through the Tesla. That's what. Look, this is where the glass and stuff got broken. I fell through the Tesla. I was jumping rope, guys. I didn't intentionally do it. This is why I do not drink alcohol anymore. I was an alcoholic. I have not drank alcohol since this incident. Sometimes you need lessons, and it might be painful lessons. But yeah, boom, and right here is when you can see my foot go straight through that windshield. So that's how I got it. I'm such a bad guy, guys. I'm a career criminal. I've never caught a charge since I came to LA. And the 2 charges I was ever convicted of was when I was homeless in a horrible state, dealing with mental health issues, plus being on drugs. Drugs and mental health, such as like coke and alcohol, do not go well together. It's a horrible mix. It sends you down a path of destruction. And I was going down that path, unfortunately.
So, I'm gonna ask this is a personal question.
Hey,
you don't have to answer
no worries.
if you don't feel comfortable with it. Is your drug use or some of your drug use, the cocaine, was that to escape some of the stuff of
the trauma? Yeah, it's a lot of childhood trauma. Yeah, that's the main reason why I was doing drugs anyway. The alcohol made me feel warm, and I felt like a tight hug. Like it would make me feel warm and feel okay. I love that feeling. I still fucking miss that feeling. I still gotta risk that temptation to not go get me a bottle of alcohol, to not go drink. That's why I'm very mindful of even going to clubs. I like going to clubs to go network, but I got to take extra control over my mind when I'm around drugs, when I'm around alcohol, right? I do want to go back a lot of the times. Being sober is not easy. Being sober is not easy. The only substances I use now, which I don't really consider them substances, is weed, marijuana. And I have a medical marijuana card for that, right? So it's not no issue or whatever. I got rid of all the hard shit like coke and alcohol and crystal meth. Yes, I've done crystal meth multiple times in my fucking life. And it felt great. I felt good inside for once. Because a lot of times I feel depressed. That's what it comes down to. And it really, it sucks that it has to be that way, because there's a lot of the main reason, the culprit is childhood trauma that I'm never going to be able to get over. I'm not going to get over being molested. I'm not going to get over being abused by my family, right? So I have no family. I don't have that shit, right? So that shit, hold on. That shit bothers me to this day. There's times where I don't go to sleep because I keep thinking about that shit, right? Like literally a week ago, man. So in my apartment complex, I live in on one of the top floors, and I had my window open, and I was just in a very just dark time, just dealing with a lot of shit, the depression and a lot of just past trauma, and bro, I just almost just jumped out of it. I wanted to die. I just wanted to die. I don't like feeling that way. But it just happens sometimes.
Oh, dude, I gotta give you a hug, man. I'm sorry, dude.
It just happens, and I hate feeling that way. I don't like being like
cool,
this.
Man. You're cool. You're cool, dude. Oh, man.
Oh.
You need a minute?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yes.
You got a tear jerk.
I did not mean to even cry during this interview, guys.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Of course.
Jesus, Josiah. God. Thank you for talking to me.
Of course.
I have done drugs in the past.
Yeah.
I'm aware of the addictions and I've had a lot of different friends struggle with drug use and on and off, and it doesn't make you bad. Some people might think that you're a bad person because you try different drugs, but a lot.
And they try to ridicule and criticize, but they don't know a lot of these people didn't wake up one day just saying, I want to do drugs. Like, they're going through pain and trauma, and that's their way of coping with that shit. That's the way of making the pain stop. Like, it just, I mean, that's the way. Like, it's not the best way to deal with shit, but humans aren't logical creatures, and sometimes we react emotionally, and that's that.
Man, I appreciate you sharing all that.
Of course.
Because I feel like everyone's got such a slanted view of you. And so I appreciate you just sharing this.
No, most definitely.
Let's talk about the jail and the arrest and all that.
Okay.
So you got arrested here. Has it been a month now?
It's been like a month.
It's been a month. So a month ago, Friday night, you and me both went to jail.
Yes.
And so you were standing right, pretty much behind yourself, right?
Right there, right where that the lady with the yellow shirt is standing. I was standing about approximately right there in that location.
You were filming, and they came up.
I heard Aja say Josiah, and then all of a sudden, I was filming like this. I felt the cops grab me. I looked around. I see the cops. My hands are behind my back. And I was thinking that it was just for a fake call and they were just going to detain me. So they bring me over by the car. I'm like, what the fuck is this for? Is this like, did they make another fake call? And he said, no, this is for something else. And I asked them, I said, first of all, they didn't read me my Miranda rights. Unless I did not hear them, they did not read me my Miranda rights. I was essentially kidnapped because I asked them, what am I going to jail for? They said, we will tell you at the station. They're supposed to tell you. When you ask, they should be like, all right, you're being arrested or for a murder, or you're being arrested for this, or you're being arrested for theft. They have to tell you that. So I was asking, why am I being arrested? They would not tell me until I was taken to the station. Even then, they still wouldn't tell me. I was cuffed and I sat on that bench waiting to go speak to the detective.
In the Hollywood division.
In the Hollywood division. I sat on that cold bench for 2 hours. They told me that the detective would tell me while I was there. A Detective Aludo, that white guy, that corrupt bastard, was the one that after like an hour, it was like an hour and 30 minutes approximately. He took me back to the detective room and questioned me. Usually I would just say plead the fifth, but I knew this was a bunch of bullshit. I sat down, he asked me about that situation. He said somebody said you
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. But listen to what I said. Listen to what I said.
All right. Hold on. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No. You're good.
Oh my God.
Look.
So this is what officer again?
Detective Aludo. Detective Aludo, guys.
Of the Hollywood division.
Of the Hollywood division. What happened when he took me back in the detective room? He asked me. He pulled up one of the streamers. I don't know which streamer it was, but it was a YouTube video, a YouTube stream of the day where Patrick Perry assaulted Aaron. But this doesn't show Patrick Perry assaulted Aaron. It only shows the us calling the police and so-called stalking, harassing Patrick Perry when we went over by the Walgreens. But we were just, first of all, we had a huge amount of distance. We weren't stalking. We called the police. We wanted to make sure that if he left to go somewhere else, we could tell the police and update the police. The suspect went here now. The suspect went there now. So we were not harassing him, right? We only did that after he attacked and assaulted somebody so we can make sure we get justice. Now, what ended up happening is when the police arrived on the scene, Patrick Perry, I guess when Aaron was telling the officers that Patrick Perry assaulted him, Patrick Perry was accusing everyone of harassing and stalking him, and then he accused me of making a threat. He said I lifted up my shirt, pointed at my waistband, and said, I'm going to kill you. That's what he said I said. There would have been proof, out of everyone streaming, that there would have been proof of me saying that. I did not say that. I did not threaten Patrick Perry. Nobody was harassing him. So he said I was making criminal threats towards him, and on top of everybody else was harassing him, and then he was trying to accuse Aaron of stalking, which that charge ended up getting dropped. Aaron didn't even get processed because it was bullshit. That was his first time coming to LA, but that was his first time seeing Patrick Perry. You can't see somebody one time and that person accuse you of stalking. It doesn't work that way. That is fucking retarded. Excuse my language, but it's stupid.
So, okay. So,
and let me also say this. I asked Detective Aludo. We're on Hollywood Boulevard with cameras and everything. You got the Walgreens. You got all these other buildings right by the mall section, right? We got all these tourists out here too. Not one. I said, I see video evidence or footage? Because this is a crazy accusation with no footage. This is nothing more than hearsay. He said there's no video footage. I said it didn't happen. You have no case, and I laughed in his fucking face. That's what I said. I laughed in Aludo's face. And I'm sure he felt very butthurt as a result of that. Second of all, when he realized he had no case, because if you accuse somebody of something and you have no video evidence of it, and you're the only witness, or you might have one other witness that is your fucking friend, or somebody that's in support of you, so that person already has a biased opinion of you, right? A biased reason to support you, then you have no case. It's nothing more than hearsay. And as long as it's no corruption going on, the case should immediately be dropped.
And so they had you cuffed at the Hollywood division to the concrete bench.
The metal bench, yeah, for like
the metal bench
for like 2 hours, hour 30 minutes,
Cam,
2 hours.
Just like
Cam and Danny,
just like Aaron.
Yes.
And then what happened from there?
I was taken. I already told you the detective part where I got taken to the detective's room.
Okay, you got to take.
He did that. Room. He also asked me about some other situations. He said, I guess something about going in front of his house or whatever. That was another thing that the judge said. Said Patrick Perry accused me of going outside of his residence and I guess making threats. I don't know where he lives. I haven't seen Patrick Perry since the day I saw Aaron. So I don't even know how that's even fucking physically possible.
So they said that. So Patrick Perry said that you went to his house.
Yes, to his residence and made threats.
And made threats.
Yes. So
this was Alito telling her.
Alito, yeah, Alito, and the judge as well. The judge was reading that off allegedly. She was saying allegedly because there's no evidence, and it did not happen. It did not happen.
So the judge, that was the judge. When did they take it to a judge? When did that happen?
After we sat in jail for like 5.5 days.
Okay.
So the same day.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I just want to let everyone know the exact process of the arrest and what had happened, so we clearly get a narrative of the arrest, the illegal arrest.
Okay.
And so he talked to you. He at that moment said that you made personal threats at his residence. Yes. And then he put you. Then they booked you.
They booked me for that.
They booked you after that conversation with him.
After that conversation.
So they booked you, and what were you actually booked on?
Criminal threats. That's
felony
criminal threats.
Okay. And then, so they booked you, fingerprinted you, took your picture, and then put you in the room where I ran into you.
Yeah, where you ran into me.
Okay.
So I was there for a few hours before DOA got there, guys. So keep in mind, it was me and this other foreign guy in the cell. So I'm sitting up there, I'm just relaxing, watching the fucking game shows. They had a channel where it's just a bunch of old game shows from the 70s and 80s. Boring as fuck, but I'd rather watch that than watch paint dry. So I was sitting up there for like 3-4 hours, and then here comes DOA walking in. When I thought I was in a dream, I tell you, I thought I was in a dream. I was like, no fucking way. He was like, what's up, dude? He was like, what's up, dude? And I was like, what did they get you on? And then it was like, what was it? Mace or like use of tear gas or some shit. They got him on false charges, use of tear gas when he didn't even use it. Guys, all it takes is somebody alleging you did something for you to get booked for something. Understand that. There's many people that are in jail right now fighting cases that they did not do, but since they don't have money to bond out, they're sitting in there until they prove their innocence. Yeah. And it's really fucked.
There's a lot of corruption, and then so you were in that little cell. There was 4 bunk beds, a toilet, and a sink.
Yep.
And that was pretty much it. There was a TV on the outside in the glass, at least.
Yes.
And tell me about. Do you feel like the guard there treated you well? That guy at night.
One of the guys, because he recognized me from one of my other ones when I came there. That was for my petty theft.
Okay.
Or not, that was for the vandalism.
Okay.
One. That's what I got booked for that last time. He was real nice. It was nice. So that's why I said, like, not all cops are assholes, but unfortunately, when you got chiefs and sheriffs, and they're the corrupt ones, anybody working for them and enforcing these corrupt ass laws, no matter how much of a good heart they have and pure intentions they have, they're enforcing corruption. So that also makes them corrupt. So that's why I have an issue with all cops. Even the ones that have treated me nice in the past, they're still enforcing corruption. So you're still forcing these laws that are corrupt.
Right. I got to yell at chat for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
Give me a second. Fucking chat. Annoying. Yes, I blocked someone. You said the fucking mod word. You block. I can block. Go fuck
oh God, I hate when they do that. Mod.
Can you mod me up? Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna block you. Don't ask about it. Don't ask about the person I blocked because I'm gonna fucking block you.
Oh God.
And then I'm gonna fucking get over it. All right?
Can all get the smoke.
And you go kindly fuck off and you come on the other fucking channel. All right.
Oh God.
And fuck off with the shit, man. Chat, chill. God damn. I leave you alone and I let you try to fucking self-regulate and get annoying as fuck. So if you ask me about the person I blocked, thank you for the super chat for asking me about the person I blocked. If that person wants to get unblocked, then he can email me and I'll get him unblocked eventually. But my fucking house, my fucking rules. And if you didn't know about it, now you know about it. So that's it. All right? Chat, keep it the fucking together, man. I let you guys fucking run wild in this bitch, but some of you start getting fucking annoying as fuck.
All
right, sorry, we're getting back to the regularly scheduled planning here. You just had to chat needed a little yell at that. We got to reel them in here. So you were in the jail.
Yes.
For and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Okay, gosh.
Facts, not feelings, guys. Facts, not feelings.
Take your feelings, bro. This is gonna toughen you up. Maybe you need a little timeout. Think of like V for Vendetta. We need to break you up and put you in jail for a little bit.
Oh God.
Change your mind and your psyche.
Yep.
All right. So, you were in there for 6 days, 5 nights.
Yep.
And and I was gone after a day, or I think I made it a whole day, didn't I?
What?
I think I made one whole day there.
Yeah, 1.5, and then you said you had like mace or whatever on your shirt, and they took you to downtown LA station.
They basically punished me for that.
Yeah.
So you were there for 6 days, 5 nights in jail, and then did any of the detectives or anything? Did you get tested for DNA?
No.
They never swabbed you for DNA?
No. They know it's bullshit. That's probably why he didn't. Usually,
that's interesting because I got swabbed.
Guys, you want to know something interesting too? First of all, I was live streaming. If Detective Aludo really thought about something, just like they did with this phone, they would have took it to the detective station. When I got arrested for the vandalism, they confiscated my phone, and I had to wait till the case was over. If they have no evidence, no nothing, and they know it's bullshit, they're not going to waste their time taking the phone, doing all this extra bullshit, because they know it's just a waste of time and extra paperwork for no reason.
Yeah, so you were live streaming all the times that, or when they claimed that, when you made the criminal threat.
Yeah, I was live streaming the entire time. I got Solomon as a witness. I've never once went out to any Scientology building, nor have I went to La Poubelle without my camera on. My camera is always on 24/7 when I go out and I'm live streaming. Even when I would just go to the boulevard and go to parties and shit, I would still go on Instagram live streaming the lit shit we were doing. Simple as that. I will always be live. So if anything happened, it could be a simple bar fight. I can show the cop, this dude did hit me first. This drunk ass dude hit me first.
Yeah.
So it's just, I would always live stream for the safe reason. LA's crazy.
Yeah. And did the detectives ever come back in and talk to you again, or was that it? That
no.
Was just that
you know, Detective Aludo, I will give him this. He did admit that he said it's most likely going to be dropped. Like he even said, there's no evidence and it's most likely going to be dropped. The guy that was booking me when I had the fingerprint and stuff like that, he also said, the cool guy, he said that my partner told me there is a lack of evidence. This is most likely he's just going to get thrown out. That's what 2 officers told me. Detective Aludo said this is most likely going to get thrown out in court, and the other 2 officers was like, this is 99% chance it's going to get thrown out.
And was it 99% chance or 1%? Did it get thrown out?
It didn't get thrown out.
So you now have...
No, 99% chance that it was going to get thrown out.
Yeah, I know.
What you're saying.
I know, but...
So it didn't get thrown out, but I'm hoping that, maybe this next court date, something happens, it gets like dropped.
Well, you have a public defender right now, right?
Public defender right now, guys.
And then so they I'm trying to phrase this the right way. So you got a felony criminal threats charge.
Yes.
You went into court. What did they say in court? Tell me about court.
Okay, so when I was in court, they essentially, the judge told me, because I asked to be released on an ankle monitor or house arrest. My public defender there asked for those 2 things. They said, if you're worried about safety, then can we do house arrest? Right, that clears up that problem. And she was like, no. The DA also reading some of the claims from Scientology, saying there's multiple times, I guess, Josiah was out of the building of Scientology, making threats, brandishing weapons. All those times I got detained, guys, where I got detained and let go because it was bullshit, I wasn't waving no gun. They were bringing that up in court, making it, trying to portray it and try to make the judge seem like I was a danger to society. And if I'm not mistaken, this is how it's going to end up going. If I'm not mistaken, I know for sure I have no violent convictions. Never did have a violent conviction in my life. Number 2, if I'm not mistaken, does Patrick Perry not have a history of violent?
Yeah.
So he has a history of violent. So if we have a jury right now and the jury's listening again, and they say, okay, this guy that's accusing this guy of brandishing a weapon, making a threat, or not even just showing it, just pulling up his waistband and pointing at it and making a threat. If a jury hears this and sees this guy has never been convicted of a violent crime, this guy has, first of all, those times he was detained were all false. He was let go. Number 3, the guy that's accused...
You've been arrested. Well, you've been arrested 4 times. You've been in cuffs 4 times,
Been
right?
in cuffs 4 times.
You've been in cuffs 4 times, and you haven't done anything.
Haven't
Those 4 times.
So what I can also say is too is when they see that, okay, this person that's alleged Josiah of making a threat is the same person that went to jail for assaulting somebody. It is the same person that made a false accusation saying the protesters were stalking him and tried to get Aaron arrested as well, which he did. He just didn't get booked, thankfully, because they had nothing and Aaron was not stalking anybody.
Wait, say that again?
Right, so I said, so if the jury is listening in, right, and they see Patrick Perry, and they see this guy, Patrick Perry, is alleging Josiah of making criminal threats, and they see this is the same day, this is the same guy on that same day the guy that's alleging, that's alleging Josiah of making threats towards him is the same guy that assaulted somebody that day, went to jail for assault, and also has a lengthy history of a violent criminal past. A judge is going to look at that and be like, who's really the violent one here? Who really is the violent one? The one that has a bunch of violent charges, assaulted somebody that day, he's alleging Josiah of making a threat, and then also made many false claims saying we were harassing and stalking him. Who's the jury gonna, like, who's really the bad guy? And any sane jury would look at that and say, man, there's no evidence. This guy is obviously making up stuff, and he also went to jail that same day for assaulting somebody. So this does not look good at all on his part. That's a little suspicious.
And can you guys hear? They turned up the music. Can you guys hear clear, or do we have to move back a little bit? They kicked up the music.
Yeah, they hear us. They hear.
I just want to make sure you guys can hear what he's saying. Yes, you can hear. You can hear. Good.
Good, guys.
All right, cool. Audio's clear. All right. Thank you guys. So you got a public defender.
Yes.
The judge. What was your bail? How much was their bond or bail?
It was originally $50,000, but the judge reduced it to $25,000.
So it was originally $50,000. Mm-hmm. They reduced it to $25,000.
Yes.
Which 10% is $2,500.
Yes, $2,500.
Okay. And then when did the second set of charges get added on?
I was just notified by my public defender. Right, the second time I went to court. So when was that? I don't know the exact date. I'll have to go look through the paperwork. But the second time I went to court, when I was already free, this is the second time I went to court. I went to court with Solomon, and my public defender said they're trying to attach another charge, which is a misdemeanor battery. So that's what they're trying to do as well, which is quite fucking ridiculous.
So now you have 2 sets of charges.
2 sets of charges.
See, no one knows this.
So it's connected. So it was just, I didn't have no separate case number, no nothing. It was.
They created a joinder.
Yes.
And that's what happened. The state or the cops came with more charges from the same day, of course, right?
Yes, I'm guessing. Because, they didn't mention anything about it. I said,
wait a minute, hold on. That was the same day?
Same day of what?
Okay, and these are the only words that should be coming out of your mouth.
I'm not going to speak about that.
Everything's allegedly.
Alleged, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Everything's allegedly, guys.
Allegedly. That's what we're going to
allegedly.
We don't talk to cops.
Of course not.
We say allegedly. Right? Allegedly. All right. So allegedly, a man swatted at your phone or hit you.
Swung at me. Ripped my phone out of my hand. Allegedly. It's all allegedly. And he's alleging that I assaulted him, which I did not.
Yeah.
It's all.
Allegedly.
Saying I assaulted.
And if it was my situation and I was a lawyer, this is where you're talking about affirmative defenses, right? And with affirmative defenses, self-defense is an affirmative defense, also like defense of necessity. Like you had to steal because you were starving to death. Okay, yes. It's a defense of necessity. But you're technically guilty of theft, but it's an affirmative defense. You did it because you were starving.
Yes.
That's your excuse. Or you shoot somebody who comes in and breaks into your house and you shoot them. Technically, you are guilty of murder, but it's an affirmative defense, and that means that yes, I committed that crime, but I did it because I feared for my life. Okay, so that is so it's all about the verbiage and understanding this verbiage for going to court, how you talk, and if you do an answer, if they ask you what defense you're going to use. If it was me, I'm not offering any advice to anybody. I'm saying if it was me, I would ask. I would say I may or may not use the defense of necessity, or I may or may not use the defense of self-defense.
Yes.
But I'm going to wait till the state proves their case before I give you that answer of if I am going to use it. Mm-hmm. So that you be real clear in your language.
Most definitely.
And I just want everyone to know what's going on. So this alleged battery, assault, or alleged self-defense, whatever it is. Yeah. We don't have to talk more about it. Was that the same day that Aaron was with Patrick Perry?
No, 2 totally different days.
And what was the time difference between those 2 days?
I talked to my lawyer. She said it looked like it was 3 days. So I guess I thought it was a month, but I guess 3 days.
So 3 days difference.
That's what they're alleging.
And there is video of that on YouTube. I've seen the alleged incident. Okay. And it looks like self-defense.
Yeah.
But 3 days later, is this the same? Is Patrick Perry involved in that incident?
2 totally different incidents. Patrick Perry is not involved in this incident.
So it's not the same victim.
Not the same.
It's not the same day. It's 3 days later.
3 days later.
One's a felony criminal threats, and the other's a misdemeanor
battery that they try to join together.
Okay, so we have a battery that occurred 3 days.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, allegedly before, and then we have, but they're running the 2 cases together.
Together, which they have no relation to each other.
Yeah, and so my understanding of what's going on there is, again, a joinder. They joined the cases together, so it's a joinder. Just kind of like they did with Mean Street's lawyer the other day. They created joinder when I said I didn't want to be in the courtroom. They moved it into the other courtroom, didn't tell Street's lawyer. They treated it as if it was the same case. Okay? What I think is probably going to happen is they're going to push hard on the misdemeanor charge because they know they don't have a felony charge, and try to force them into a plea out. Yeah. That's what I think the pattern. I think this is what they are working on doing. He's got a public defender. If it was me in that situation, I would let the public defender do all the discovery and do all the first initial appearances, age it out for a couple months, and then he could always fire that public defender and get a lawyer. Yeah. Or that's what I would do. Whatever he does, that's on him. I'm not giving him any advice, right? But they will offer a plea deal, drop one charge if he pleads guilty to the other. That's what I think is the play here, right? I hope that he doesn't plea out to either of them, but they're gonna hit hard and try to force that easy plea. This is just reality. This is justice in America. This is how this is probably gonna play out. So. What else do I want to say about that? So the cases have been joined together, and they're running them concurrently together as one whole thing.
Yes.
And okay. That's the judge.
Yes.
What did the judge say about Scientology?
The judge, what did they say about the events that happened at Scientology?
Well, so the cops told you this is for because you were protesting Scientology, or do you think you should not?
This is the problem with the Scientology protest. Aludo said this is the problem with the Scientology protest. You act surprised when you point your camera all up in people's faces and they react like a normal human being would. First of all, we don't have our cameras in people's faces like he was trying to portray it, number one. Number two, If you're recording somebody, that does not give them the right to assault you. You are legally allowed to record. They're not legally allowed to assault you because you're recording them. That's bullshit, Detective Aludo. Horseshit.
So Detective Aludo literally said that
this is the problem with these protests.
That the cameraman filming is the reason why
is the culprit, not the person assaulting somebody. The person that's
got a camera
is the problem. They're the cause. So they're trying to, guys. What's going to keep on happening is you're going to have the news trying to portray the protesters in a bad light. You have Scientology portraying the protesters in a bad light. You got LAPD trying to portray protesters in a bad light. That's what's going to continue to happen. They're trying to spin the image. That's what they want to try to do. The media likes to portray a certain image, try to make good guys seem like bad guys. They've been doing, the United States of America have been doing that for years. For years. Since they began, they've been fucking doing corrupt ass shit. Covering up stuff to make them seem like the good guys and portray all the good guys and the heroes, portray them as villains. They want to vilify the protesters. That's what they want to do. But it's not going to work.
And
I would like to say one thing really fast.
Say it.
Shout out to TikTok. The true reason why they want to ban TikTok is because the government cannot control it. They can't control the media. They can't control, just like they can control CNN and Fox News and spew a bunch of bullshit to their goddamn citizens. TikTok, they can't do that with TikTok. Mark Zuckerberg and them don't control TikTok. China don't give a fuck if the people are telling the truth about the U.S. China doesn't give a fuck if people are coming out and telling about the U.S. corruption. China don't care. China wants that. They don't like that. The United States doesn't like that because they can't control TikTok. A lot of people don't like TikTok, but TikTok is the main reason why a lot of people are learning about Scientology. I've seen more viral Scientology videos on TikTok than I have on YouTube, than I have on Instagram or any other social media. TikTok is showing everybody, showing children, showing teenagers, adults, grandparents, grandmas. It's spreading the word like wildfire. Same thing with Palestine, all that. It's spreading like.
No, let's not go into that.
Of course not. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it spreads like wildfire.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they want to ban TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I gotta say, they did ban Jessica's TikTok. So I want to protest the fuck out of them.
The problem. Let me tell you exactly why their accounts got banned. Let me explain. So there's a strike system on TikTok. So if you get a certain, I've had before I even did the protest on Scientology. This is not, TikTok doesn't give a fuck. It's either mass reporting, right, or too many strikes. What happens when you get too many strikes on TikTok is, let me go to here. If you go to support safety center, look at this, account status. Account warning, you have accumulated strikes from previous violations. Review our account policy to prevent further violations or suspension. The next violation could result in being prevented from accessing some futures review or community guidelines. If you get more strikes past this, guys, they will shut down your whole TikTok channel. I've had TikTok, when I was in Virginia, I had a TikTok channel that had 100,000 views. This was no Scientology content. This was simply jump roping, making like funny videos, controversial like comedy videos, and they would get reported and strike down. I got too many strikes, so they deleted my TikTok account. That's how TikTok works. So there's not somebody on, China doesn't have no relationship with Scientology. Scientology don't got the pull. They can't call up, hey yo, China, can you ban Jessica's and Streets TikTok? That's not what happened. They either got too many strikes or they got mass reported. Now, what could have happened is Scientology could have got many members, or they could have, there's programs you can get. You can use this on Instagram. I've done it before, but now I haven't. Let me not say that. You can use it for Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever social media platform. And you can send bots and have bots spam report somebody's page and get it strike down. Right now, if I want it, it's really easy to a 5-year-old can do it. I can go find somebody's TikTok page and get it shut down in the next 24 hours if I truly wanted to. So now they could have, that's a possibility. It could have been a hater. It could have been a Scientologist. And they could have mass reported their account and got it shut down that way. So that's what could have happened. So if you guys are wondering, that's what I think happened. I don't think it was it had to be mass reporting or accumulated strikes.
All right. Alito. All right. So, what did the judge say about Scientology?
She didn't say anything. She said I was harassing. I was being a nuisance in front of the Scientology building. That's the word they use, nuisance. I was being a nuisance in front of the Scientology building, not protesting, not me using my First Amendment, being a nuisance. Right? They were trying to portray it to seem like I was a danger. They also to their residence. The judge had to ask clarifying questions to the DA, because she was like, is this the same incident? Did he do something and then follow this person back to his home? Like, she had to ask clarifying questions because the paperwork is all over the place. It's very sloppy and messy. So I know for a fact that it's a bunch of bullshit. It's sloppy and messy because it's bullshit. It didn't happen. It only happened in Patrick Perry's delusional, narcissistic ass mind.
Yes, but so the judge just said you were being a nuisance. Did he say you needed to stay away from Scientology buildings?
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, guys, I don't know if I heard it wrong. I'm gonna ask my lawyer about. I talked to my lawyer today. I forgot to ask that question. I haven't been to the Scientology building for the fact that I'm pretty sure she told me to stay away from Scientology buildings until this case is over, based upon the alleged threats and shit that I was making in front of Scientology. I think that was the reasoning, but I will double check. I don't want to say something and it not be true. That's what I got when I was hearing the judge. Maybe I understood wrong. So I will definitely double check and clarify that. What I do know is Patrick Perry has a restraining order against me. There's a restraining order put in place, a temporary restraining order. He accused me and other people. He said they. He said they are continuing to harass me, and my lawyer had to correct and double check and say, this is my client right here. My client he's not responsible for anybody else's actions outside of himself. So you're saying, Patrick Perry saying they, you can't, I don't know about nobody else. I know nobody's harassing him. It's a bunch of lies. But you can't, even if somebody was harassing him, I don't bear consequences for somebody else's actions, right? So stop saying they. This is between me and Patrick Perry. So Patrick Perry, like, stop it. He's trying to make it seem, well, they're trying to spin it like we're a gang, guys. They want to spin it like we're a gang and we're grouped up. We're all individual protesters that choose to come out here on our own cognizance. Yeah. We choose to come out here, right? Yeah. We don't say, all right, guys, we're gonna squad up and go do. We don't move like a gang. We move as individuals, using our First Amendment right to protest. This is America, and unfortunately, our First Amendment right is being stepped upon. This is disgusting. It's a disgusting misuse of the justice system, and they need to be held accountable. Scientology needs to be held accountable, and LAPD needs to be held accountable for their fucking corruption.
Apparently, I'm the gang leader, so you're having to sit down with
the gang leader. The hate gang. The hate gang, guys.
And okay, so do you know the name of the?
My phone's dying, guys. I have to end the live.